myself. I'ma get it by myself. I'ma get it either way. I don't even gotta say what I want when I want.
Who you talking about? Oh, okay.
This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Minnesota Vikings. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and off we go from Seattle.
I ain't seeing him on that, bro.
That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 23 yard line.
Let's get off the field.
I'll go special. I'll go special.
Check 43.
Now the first carry for Marshawn Lynch. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, when that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other, controlling the defensive front linebackers, you're exactly right. It's a very long night for the defense, because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Play ball, y'all. Play ball. Play ball. Get in the game. Hold tight.
From the gun, it's Wilson. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
Have to give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. They were prepared. Ordinarily, when they take the big shot downfield to the big guy, that's usually a mismatch that the offense is used to winning. Preparation showed for the defense, and they were able to bat it away.
All right, quick observation, Brandon, because early on in this game, I'm seeing linebackers playing with their noses close to the line of scrimmage.
And my guess is the wheels are turning on that other sideline. As a play caller, you're filing that away right now, aren't you?
Yeah, you're trying to find that opportunity later on when you can play action them or stick something to them between the second and the third level.
Now it's Wilson. He's going to air one out. And that will be incomplete.
Good defense, guys. Good defense,
they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on fourth. They're going on fourth down. It's Wilson. That's complete to DK Metcalf. And he's corralled, but...
I told you. Serious. I tell you, he feeling good. He feeling good. He feeling good. He feeling good.
Ready? Garcha, you ready? Yeah. All that cheat code you trying to put in.
Getting it inside the 35.
A gain of 12 yards. And that's good for a Seahawks. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
From the 34 now, here's first and 10.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
First down, the run with Lynch. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's second and 5.
Check. 14.
A give to Lynch from the shotgun.
Stop that, dude. Watch him, I'm stomping.
Just a 1-yard pickup there on second.
Whenever we talk about the best strong safeties, one word constantly comes up, and that's instincts. Being able to diagnose run or pass and make the appropriate moves.
He crashed down hard there. He was ready for that running play. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is third down. Out of the gun. Here's Wilson. That's complete to Disley, the tight end. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. No gain on the dump off. It's second down.
Bills in Texas.
He caught it right at the line of scrimmage, and before he could even think about advancing it forward, he got hit.
Great tackling, because that's what you're taught. Don't give up yards after the catch, and most offenses make a living off of yards after catch. Those hidden yards that may not go into the score sheet, but they count big for moving the ball, stretching the field. Really nice open field tackle.
Give him right around 4 on the carry. We'll see if they want to keep pounding here on 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Hey, man. Watch the boot. Watch the
They'll run for it with Lynch.
Good play.
Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 3. He got 2. Now that'll set up an interesting situation here on 4th and a yard. They've already gone for it and made it once on this opening drive. They're going to try it again on 4th down. They run for it with Carson.
Let's go.
And he's
Great
not
defense.
going to get there.
Great fucking
Might
stop.
have even
What
lost
are you
a
talking about?
yard. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And on the opening drive of the ball game, the defense comes up with a goal line stand.
Yeah, I'm playing here. I stuffed his ass on the 1. Trying to go for 4th down. Let's go. I'm overdoing it. Take my record out. I'm going to do over 500. I'm overdoing it. All right. Play me there. I'm going to roll today.
And they'll get him down up past the 15.
Hey, that was yesterday, family.
They get 14 there. First down,
family, that's
Vikings.
yesterday. I'm going to roll today.
We'll see a little bit more of this as this game progresses.
I'm be over 500.
You can have that type of a
I'll be over
game
500.
in the
I'll be
middle
over
of their
500
defense.
today.
It hurts them in so many ways because most teams like to be strong down the middle. And if you can sting them there, that opens things up
I got
for
you.
them
You're right.
well.
That's where either big tight end is so good, that middle third, the seam routes, the in routes. Yeah, you're right. Probably see more of that.
Yeah, it takes a lot of courage and fortitude to go in the middle as well. And he's got it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That part. That part. Yeah.
On 2nd down now, it's Cook. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
On 3rd down, Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down. First down, here's Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one goes for 30 yards. Back to the ground, Cook. Making the stop that time, Bobby Wagner.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
From the 39, Cousins. That's complete to the receiver, Thielen.
Don't know what to do.
And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the
Seahawks
17-yard line. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. On the ground, it's Cook. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
At the 18-yard line.
Cousins to throw it. And this is Cook with the grab. And he'll take it from the 18 to the 15, a gain of 3.
So
Cold turkey, run it back. Run it back.
As a space
Run it back.
game. Get your best players into space with the football.
Run it back. Bro, you got me cold turkey. I ain't worried about that shit.
Get him out in the flat and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
Out of the
Oh, yeah, shit. I ain't worried about it. Good shit. Good game. Run it back if you got time.
Now Cousins.
Run it back. Let's see.
Down, sacked back around the 18-yard line. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. They've been moving the ball well offensively, really getting into a groove. Last play, pass completion. Now, finally, the defense gets there.
And you have to find a way to disrupt their rhythm. Do you do it with coverage, or do you do it with pressure? They elected to go with pressure, and it was the right call.
Send it back if you got time for one more.
Back at the 1, able to march down, get 3.
Yeah.
It was daunting to begin with, wasn't it? But I thought
overall, run it back then, bro.
An efficient drive to get 3
Damn.
points.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time, they had it 4th and goal. Nice, didn't get it.
Who ready? Shit, I'm cold turkey. I don't care about that. I felt good in the second half.
Nodded ahead to the defense. Congratulations, you got us last time. But you didn't hold us the whole time. We got down to position. We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they
Come on,
do.
let's go.
Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Throwing is Wilson. He finds an opening past the 40. He'll find Metcalf. And all the way up to the 46. That'll pick up the first down for Seattle on a gain of 18.
Stop that, dude. Stop that.
On first down, Wilson able to get this to Gordon. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4. Here's Wilson. And a quick throw here, that's complete.
No.
He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 10 yards and a Seattle first down. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Going again here, Wilson. And the catch is made by Tyler Lockett. And
this, I'm here, home.
Before they're inside the 25. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first. Could we get a touchdown in this first half after all? It's 1st and 10. To throw again is Wilson. This one into the hands of Metcalf. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. So it's 1st and goal and a great opportunity to get that lead back before the break. They'll run with Lynch. And he's across the chalk into the end zone. Touchdown, Seahawks. A 5-yard touchdown run. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Fielded about a yard deep. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work,
Well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
L2, R2, X, or
following
triangle.
the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on.
Back.
Cousins. He'll dump this off to Cook. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Cousins going to come up on a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 6 for 6 here to start the ball game. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal.
Who is that?
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Fuck you.
The Vikings
18?
now to start their next drive.
Come on,
Time
man.
remaining for likely one final play. You're on your side of the field, but, you know, heck, maybe you throw one up 50-plus yards, see what happens.
Don't forget that taking the knee is
Woo! What a play! What a fucking play by me! Before halftime. I'm out here. Let's get it.
Prayer is answered.
How did they get that done? Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover,
That's in the broadcast.
you count on the
Y'all
defense
see it?
being
I'm
a
out
little
here.
bit jumbled coming out
Yeah,
on the field, maybe
like
catch
that.
them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone.
And I get the ball back. I got to win this game. Let's get it.
The Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get
what's
this
the score of the
football
Eagles
as
and
well
Giants?
as
The
we're
last one I saw,
back
it
and
was
underway
tied.
for the second half. This will be taken in at the 1.
I went up.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt, show him one thing, hit him with something else.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And he's able to find Diggs. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
I think it all came together there. In-breaking route. Drove it with excellent pace. Money throw right there to move the sticks.
A first down throw for Cousins. Lets it fly for Thielen. And that's caught
I'm on
inside
fire.
the 30.
I'm on fire right
And he
now.
finally goes
I'm
down
on fire right
at the
now.
23-yard
Y'all see the broadcast?
line.
I am on fire. Who gonna throw
So
it on
the
the
big play
frame?
gets him all the way
fire.
down to the outskirts of the
I'm on the
red
field
zone
today. I ain't
here
lost
for
all day.
1st and 10.
Let's get it.
Cousins
Let's get it.
gives way to Cook. And he is swallowed
Yes, sir.
right at the line of
I'm about to
scrimmage.
score again. I'm about to score a touchdown.
Call it no gain on the play,
I'm about
and
to
it'll
score
be
again.
second down.
Shit, I'm out here, dude.
Sometimes with the running game, you just got to
I
stick
got niggas
with
in their
it.
feelings
It's the
earlier
third
today.
quarter,
I'm
no
doing
time
something
to
right. Let's
panic.
get it.
But that also doesn't mean
Got
you just
niggas in
do
their
it the
feelings.
same way you've been
2
doing it
times
the
in a
entire
row. I ain't
ball game.
playing.
Maybe change up some blocking assignments.
boys calling me
run a few
retarded.
different plays, but stay
It's
with
all
the
right. It's
overall
cool. I'll take
essence
that.
of
This
running
guy,
game.
man. Come on,
Second
dude.
down play, not much
Hey,
better than the
if I'm
first. Just a
retarded, how you
gain
gonna
of
play?
I don't even understand. 18 is just fucking me up.
I don't understand.
Every play I try to throw it to him.
You and I both know it just takes a couple
He
of
was fucking
Boys
me
get
up.
on the stick.
to make an
Boys get on
impact
the
on this
stick. They always
game
complain
and
about
on
the
stat
game.
sheet as well.
They always complain about the game.
From the gun, here's Cousins. Oh, incomplete. Nearly the pick they needed. They would have loved one there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Well, looking at it from a defensive perspective, that keeps the deficit
Hey,
very,
but
very
they tied up though. So
manageable.
if they wins, who's going, who's not going?
Defensive side.
They tied up
I
though.
would say
in the
that you
season.
pointed out something pretty good right there, and that is you actually have both sides happy with that exchange. You know, happy in quotes, of course. One team, hey, we've kept it within range.
Yeah, we beat them,
the
but
other
they ain't
side
shit,
saying,
though.
hey, we put
We don't
points
wanna
on the
play
board and did stretch out the lead. Let's see how this one turns out.
Yeah, still bottom line, though. 3 points for the opening drive of the 3rd quarter. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. 10 yards and a Seattle 1st down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack
33?
as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
23 yards on the pickup there and a 1st. Thought they were going to have him down a lot
You know,
earlier, but he was able to shed that tackle.
Shows the value of the weight room, doesn't it? Shows the value of the attitude when you run the football. Don't go down easily. Break a few tackles. Gain some additional yardage.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The sack by big number 98.
Why you at it?
Paul Joseph.
Kiss me ass.
And we say it all the time, have to be able to get rid
Yeah, I
of the
just
ball
gave me
sooner
old
than
kiss
that.
me ass
You
play.
have to help your offensive line out. They're going to protect you as best they can. And if you get 3 to 5 seconds to throw
I gave me old kiss me ass play.
But when you hold it and give up a sack, you really don't.
It starts coming out soon. The old kiss me ass play.
Gotta play defense.
Now Wilson on 1st
Gotta play
down.
defense.
Let's go, let's play.
Taken in by Metcalf.
Shit.
And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A well-executed
You know what he's gonna do here?
22-yard gain.
Oh, I couldn't get it. Oh, I couldn't get it. Good shit, bro.
And they'll give to Lynch out of the gun. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up
So
second and goal.
is Steelers winning right now?
Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming out.
End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT.
Bro,
Extra point up and
that was the wrong man, bro.
And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away.
Good shit.
This will be taken in at the 1. And it'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line.
So what's the score with Giants and Eagles? What's the score right now?
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. And at least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of
Hey,
them
what's the
wanted
score
to
with the
end
Giants
PAT,
and Eagles right now?
In
Let me
this
see my
case, a
phone.
field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases.
Come on, Schuster.
They weren't happy with that
Good
field
shit.
goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick.
Oh, they won. They
Then
won.
the extra point. That's it.
He's done. He's done. Yes, sir. Damn. Rams trash.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Throwing is Cousins. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Quentin Jefferson, the defensive tackle, getting in there for a loss of 5. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said at the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
The pressure drops off as they'll look to throw.
Oh, shit. What did they put me in?
Jaron Reed. He's the one to get him this time, and back-to-back sacks brings up 4th down. Here's Britton Colquitt now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. Now it's Lockett. We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be Seahawks.
Man, what's wrong?
What's wrong? And 10.
What's wrong, Papa? What's wrong?
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And that last drive, a long drive, but not just that. They had a great air attack going. Do they stick with that?
I would think that they would, because if they were confident enough to do it on the last drive, starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was amazing because that drive went and went, no adjustments, and no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9. At this stage of the game, with the score where it is, the key here is stay in bounds, and he did just that. Not by a huge margin, but he stayed in.
And those come up in what we like to call winning edge meetings. The things that you have to do. Late game situations, kicking situations, doesn't matter what it is, the things you have to do to win a game, and that comes up in that meeting, then you practice it, they've got to be happy to see it executed, being able to stay in bounds.
Oh, come on, FC. Throw the motherfuckers in. You did go.
Let's go, D.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowler, Anthony Barr. Then the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run it again with Cook. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Seems pretty obvious defensively a key was stopping the run game. How have they done it so successfully?
To me, it seems that these guys really did a nice job of paying attention during the scouting report meeting. And you know, Brandon, when they do those, they talk about the top plays that these guys like to run. The best runs for the top running.
I knew it, bro. I knew it. They wouldn't let me pick my man.
That time as Cousins goes down. Quentin Jefferson in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. And no, it's incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. On 1st down, Lynch. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. And now with 1:52 to go, we get another pause in the action. A timeout here defensively. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check, check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Good track. Good track. Check 9. Check 9.
They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
And that's a nice pickup of a first down on that 2nd down run. And at that yardage gained, they can run that play on any down.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They'll try to run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4. Good gain there on first down. It keeps them in a running situation, probably.
They did everything right on that play, didn't they? They got the leverage up front, good blocking, nice hole for him, ends up picking up nice yardage, stays in bounds to keep the clock rolling. They are in charge of this scenario
they not let me throw the fucking ball.
And not in any rush offensively. So they come up on 2nd down. If they can get another run like we just saw, would likely put an end to this thing.
Oh, my fucking God, man.
They'll keep pounding.
Oh, my fucking God, man.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 3. Now the Vikings use the 2nd of
fucking
their
had me and open. They wouldn't let me throw the ball.
With 28 seconds to go in this football game. On 3rd down, Carson, and he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26.
Now what the fuck?
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So in a game that's been full of twists and turns, here's another with time winding down.
And now, as you say, time's obviously a huge factor. But all you're looking for now is 3. So one big play, maybe a penalty, and you might get that shot after all.
Wow.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. So you're right there, but obviously the clock is not your friend. How do you handle this situation?
You're thinking 2 plays. One to get yourself in position.
Pick something else.
Oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Brad McDougal. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
We're going, Frank. We're going. Anybody next?
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel.
Good game, man.
And then handshakes.
I'll really try.
So the victory here for Seattle, and they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter,
play this at me,
that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through, and they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
I should have went for that big pass.
Look at this animation, man. What the fuck?
I went for the big pass.
That's bad. That's fucking bad. That's bad, man.
So that's a wrap. For Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
All animation. They shouldn't even give you no animation like that. That shit bad. Take the fun out of the game. You ran from 5 yards back. Push him, push him, push him.
I mean, what is wrong with you, family? What is wrong, family?
Good defense, bro. I threw a high pass. Who got this shit? My shit lagging.
Then I can't get a game from nobody?